Good morning, class. I need you guys to help me with a problem. I want to bring you all some candy, but I don't know how much to bring. Can you help me? We're going to have to multiply some really big numbers than we're used to. You can help me? Awesome. Great. All right. So I want to bring everybody 22 pieces of candy. So I'm going to write that on the board. I want to bring you all 22 pieces of candy. And there are 25 of us in the class. That's not including Miss Steele. 25 students in the class. So if I was going to bring 22 pieces of candy for everybody in the room, I would have to multiply. Who can tell me what they think we should do first? What's our first step? We do have to put the numbers on top of each other. You're right. So, is this right? Am I ready to multiply? Well, what's wrong with this? The 5 has, you're right. We have to have them on top of each other evenly. The 1s have to be on top of the 1s, and the 10s have to be on top of the 10s. We can't have them zigzaggy like this. So let me fix that. You're absolutely right. We'll have them stacked on top of each other. 22, 25, and we're going to put our multiplication and our line. So our next step is to multiply. Now when we were multiplying one-digit numbers, we just multiplied them, and we did our steps and we made our models. But now we've got two numbers. So what we have to do first is multiply the 1s. We're going to take the 1 on the bottom, the 5, and we're going to multiply him by the 2. What is 5 times 2? 10.
Where are they?
They're down in the big room.
Oh, I didn't think they were going to do that today.
For the littler kids, they are. Under
Okay.
3rd grade, they are.
And then where do they go to Sunday school?
Under 3rd grade is still having connection,
As normal.
as normal.
I'm so confused.
I didn't know it was happening until we got to church today. So we're in the same boat.
Okay, good.
Above 3rd grade, I think is supposed to go to service.
Gotcha. All right, now we're on track.
So we're going to take our 1 on the bottom and we're going to multiply it by the 1 on the top. 5 times 2 is 10. So do I just put the 10 right here? No. We take our 1. Our 1's place is a 0. Oops, that's not erasing. That was lots of brand new marker. Our 1 in the 1's place is a 0. So what do we do with our 1 in the 10's place? We bring it right here. Gets to hang out right there. Well, now that we've multiplied the 1 on the bottom by the 1, we have to multiply it by the number in the 10's place, and it's still 2. What is 5 times 2? It's 10. But we have a 1 up here, so we have to add 1 more. What is 10 plus 1? 11. Do we have any more numbers on this side? So we just put the 11 right down on the bottom. Now, when Miss Steele was in school, what we always did was before we started multiplying the other number, the 2 and the 25 on the bottom, we would put a little 0 that was made up of dots. Because it's not really a 0 there, it's just a placeholder. You don't have to do that, but if it helps you see better, if it helps you understand better, because when we multiply the 1 on the bottom by the 1 on the top, we're going to put that right there, okay? So, we're going to multiply the 2 on the bottom by the 2 right here. We're going to go diagonal. What is 2 times 4? Miss Steele just gave you the answer. What is 2 times 2? It's 4. So we're going to put that 4 right here. There's not a 1 to carry over, so we're just going to drop the 4 down. And then we get to do that again. 2 times 2. What is 2 times 2? 4. Okay. So, we've got these two numbers. Now what do? We have to add them together. That's not our answer yet. So we have our invisible 0. We can erase that and we'll just drop our 0 down. 1 plus 4 is 5. And 1 plus 4 is 5. So if I was going to bring everybody in this room 22 pieces of candy, I would need, say it with me, 550 pieces of candy. That is a lot of candy. Now I want to do a few more problems with you because this is kind of tricky. So, we're going to erase our boards. Somebody count how many textbooks you have for all of our subjects. We have science, social studies, math, reading, and we have a writing workbook. So that's 5. And we said there was 25 of us in the class, right? We need to do 2 digits. So let's see, we'll just do a number. We'll do my age, 21, times your age is 10. We'll see how much that is. So we have a 0 on the bottom this time. What's our rule about 0? Everything you multiply it by is going to be a 0. So 0 times 1, 0. 0 times 2, 0. And then we come to the bottom and we're going to do the diagonal. 1 times 1, if you want to put your little dotted 0, you can. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2, 2. So we're going to add like we did on the other one, and we'll drop our 0. What is 0 plus 1? See, we got tripped up. It's not 0. That's only when we multiply. If I have 0 pieces of candy and then Jimmy gives me 1 piece of candy, how many pieces of candy do I have? 1 piece, that's right. So 0 plus 1 is 1. And then there's nothing above the 2, so that can just come on down. So our answer is 210. That's what 21 times 10 is. And that kind of goes with our cheat sheet rule, where if you multiply anything by 10, you can just multiply 21 by 1 and add a 0. Is that the same as that? It is. Now, I want you guys to do this next problem on your own. I'm going to get my eraser. I'm going to put it on the board. I want you to do it on your dry erase boards and give me a thumbs up when you think you solved it. It's going to be 46 times 23. All right, I'm going to let you guys do that while I come around and circulate.